Muted. Still muted. I think it's on through the StreamYard there.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There we go. Hey, welcome to the NorCal Sports Network pregame edition as the Giants and Kyle Harrison makes his Major League Baseball debut today. And that gets started in just a little over 35 minutes. It's going to be fun.
Yep. Hey, really quick to answer the elephant in the room. Yes, Ramos got sent down today. And if anyone's wondering why he got sent down, come on. You know this team. You come to this channel long enough. You know why he got sent down. He's a right-handed hitter. You know, you face predominantly right-handed pitchers. You know, that whole platoon thing. Even though he has success against hitting righties, you got to keep the lefties up even though they're struggling. That's just the way it is. All right, cool.
Yep. So, yeah, Ramos down today. Sean Jelly down, Ryan Walker up, along with Kyle Harrison.
Yep.
To make room for Harrison, Matthias was put on the 60-day. Got more moves coming as Paul DeYoung was picked up on waivers and signed. He will be in Philadelphia tomorrow to join the Giants. And the next move, somebody going down. I figured it was Matthias. I don't know. The next move's Meckler. Okay, yeah. Tomorrow's Meckler.
I thought they would DFA Matthews. I didn't think they'd keep him on the 60-day. But
yeah, well, whatever. I guess whatever they find ways to do it. They find ways to do it. So I would say this is just. A three-ring circus. It's shuffling the deck. It's just constant movement. I like the DeYoung move and the simple fact that he's experienced. He's got some pop. Telling you what the Giants are going to do if they make the playoffs. The September push is going to be about playing vets. This gives Crawford more time to get well, whatever's ailing him, his shoulder.
And Pollock is gonna be a part of this. I've already put the playoff roster out today. Yep.
That's what they're doing. Otherwise, there's no reason to not DFA Pollock. They are planning on using Pollock. They're not going to go with rookies. They believe that the move when you get into the playoffs is experience, and it's probably true. I mean, it has some weight to it. But let's get into today's game. Kyle Harrison going for the Giants in Philadelphia. Maybe
I don't like it.
Maybe the friendliest and easiest ballpark to pitch in. Giants couldn't have picked a better park. The fans are so sweet and kind, and I'm sure they're going to be cheering for Harrison, and I'm sure they're going to be encouraging him prior to the game and in the bullpen. And it's one of the toughest places to hit because, it's the fences are so short. The ball kind of flies out of there, but hey, what do we know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's, I'm just been a former season ticket holder of the Giants, telling it like it is. For those of you who think I don't like the Giants, probably put more money out on the Giants than any of you guys have in your lifetime. Okay. So yeah, I have a right, I think, to voice my opinion when I've helped pay the salaries to these guys and, would have continued to be a season ticket holder if it wasn't for the way they treat the season ticket holders by undercutting us, selling tickets underneath us, selling them for $5 when we're paying $75 on average a seat per game. And then they put this product out on the field that, I'm sorry, it's hard to watch.
Yep.
It's hard to watch guys that, 5 guys wearing the same jersey number each year because they just shuffle them in and out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, 70 was a number last year. I think 4 or 5 guys wore it.
Is that what they gave him? They gave him number 70?
Who's that?
For Harrison, or is
No,
it 45?
he's 45.
For sure. Okay, gotcha.
He's 40. I'm just saying 70 was a number they just gave out. It was like, okay, don't sew the name on. Use sticky tape because we'll have somebody else here in a few days.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, getting back to the Harrison, if you guys get a chance, go to the KNBR website, listen to Papa and Lund. They talked to the Sacramento River Cats manager. What's his name? Oh, I said his name earlier. I can't remember what.
Dave Brundage.
Brundage. That's correct. And he had some interesting things to say about Harrison, and also kind of about what's going on with some of these young position players who are getting called up. But it seems like one of the things he was kind of focusing on was, getting Kyle Harrison's confidence built up while he was in Sacramento. Also to kind of control his emotions, because I guess there's times where, sometimes the emotions take the best of him and he gets a little bit crazy, and that's why he loses the strike zone. So I find that interesting that he says that, being that you're going, and I've said this a million times already, you're sending them straight into the wolves den. I mean, if you have a kid that, you've been, trying to get his confidence built up, and, you want to make sure, he's got his emotions, because kind of that's one of the big parts of baseball, is between your ears. That's one of the things that you have to overcome. And throwing him in this type of situation, I don't think was the correct choice. I'm not saying that he shouldn't be called up. He deserved to call up, but I think that the timing is poor. And I hope, like I said, I think you said this too, Dan, you want to see him go out there and succeed and do well.
Yes.
But man, I just don't got the warm and fuzzies, as you would say, with him starting his first game in the major leagues in Citizens Bank. It's going to be tough.
Yeah. Hopefully he does well. Hopefully he comes in and shuts down the Phillies for, 50, 60 pitches. If that can get him 3 or 4 innings, that would be great. If he could put up a 0 or even a 1 run. My concern is that he walks the guy, gives up a hit, and then the 3-run bomb.
Yep.
Or walks 2 guys in the 3-run bomb. Or,
doubling
the gap, the crowd gets going crazy.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be – and the first batter he has to face is Kyle Schwarber, man.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Schwarber?
He leads off.
They're not going to platoon the Phillies?
What? Come on.
They're putting a lefty up?
You forgot. Kapler left Philadelphia.
Oh, that's right. Gabe left Philadelphia. I forgot. Yeah. Gosh darn it. And they don't have Farhan running the show over there either. They got Dave Dombrowski, a real baseball man. So, golly, are they gonna let Harper play too?
You know what? I don't know.
Let me look at the Phillies lineup. This is just preposterous. You can't put a left-handed batter against Kyle Harrison. Hold on, I'm going to pull up the Phillies lineup.
That's an interesting line. That seems to be the growing consensus, or between 3 and 4 innings. I said about 2 earned runs. I've seen 2 to 3 earned runs. I'm gonna say 5 Ks, but 6 is close. And I said 3 walks. And how many pitches? That's another thing. I think he's probably going to throw around
60.
Yeah, I think he's going to be around 60 pitches, somewhere around there.
I think they said that. Okay, the Phillies are batting Schwarber, Harper, Stott. Those guys hit left-handed. They can't play.
Don't they know the rules? It's changed.
Come on.
Platoon at all costs, man.
I can't remember. Does Sosa bat left-handed or right-handed?
No, he's a righty.
Okay, that makes more sense. You cannot have left-handers face a left-hander.
Exactly. Eric.
Haven't they been following the plan of the Giants?
No. And who follows the plan of the Giants? What other team follows the plan of the Giants? I'm talking about don't get me wrong, teams will platoon, at the bottom half of their lineup. But as far as the way the Giants go, my goodness.
Yeah.
And, Ramos didn't deserve to be sent down. The guy since he's been up, has been doing pretty decent. It's preposterous, man. I'm telling you, Dan. I'm telling you. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, exactly. I understand Schwarber's not hitting very well, but he's kind of similar. I can't say he's similar to Jock in the sense that they just swing for the fences, right? Unfortunately, Jock hasn't found the other side of the fence in a while. Well, I should say on a consistent basis. He hit one yesterday, but yes,
Yeah.
hoodie, blasphemy. You gotta always platoon at all costs.
Yes. So Harrison, it will be a it's going to be interesting. You know, if he's on, he's got to be able to.
Wow, Liam is going out there. Yeah, that's probably the best as far as performance wise. That's probably the best line I've seen out there.
What's
he's saying 4 1/3, 1 earned run, 5 Ks, and 1 walk.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be at least.
I mean, he's dealing. Sometimes rookies can come up and guys haven't.
They can.
Haven't seen him. I think it's just very tough atmosphere to throw him into Philly. But you know what?
Brendan even said that game that I went and saw in Sacramento. He said when he came back off of the that IL, he says his emotions got the best of him in that first inning. He settled down and came back with a better second. But
yeah, he's going to have to. You know, if he's on, he could shut him down. I've seen rookies come up, pitch great. I mean, I think there was something I saw today between Matt Cain, Mad Bum, and Lincecum's first starts. And I don't think they were that great. I think Timmy might have had the best one because it was at home. I wish I could see where it was on Twitter.
Cool.
But Mad Bum and Cain, I think they'd given up multiple runs in, 4 or 5 innings or whatever. It's tough. It's tough coming up as a rook. It's tough to pitch anywhere in the big leagues. But, I mean, raucous fans, yeah,
it's going to be something.
Yeah.
They're going to have a warm welcome for him. No doubt about it. They know. Yeah, they can smell blood in the water. The Philly fans.
Oh, sure. And they know that, this is the most decorated
I'm sure that's
prospect of the Giants and the number one. Philly fans are smart.
And not that they know that the Giants are struggling, and they're gonna do everything they can to play their part in trying to get their team to win.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. I'm going to hold out on my predictions publicly because I want to see him do well. Well, I'll just say it. I'll just say it. I can't remember what my line was.
I think you said 3 2/3,
3 1/3 to 3 2/3, 4 earned runs. 4 Ks maybe. What did I say?
That's something like a
couple base on balls.
Yeah. I said 3 base on balls, 5 strikeouts, 2 earned, 3 innings pitched, and I said 60 pitches.
Yeah, I think I said 62 pitches. Let me see. This was here's my take. Okay. 3 2/3, 4 Ks, 2 base on balls, 5 hits, 4 earned runs.
Yeah, you go.
Leaning toward maybe closer to 3 innings because if he's getting hit, those are going to
or if he gets a little bit wild.
He's walking
that's what I'm worried about.
So we'll see. What I hope for is 4 perfect innings.
No, absolutely. Yeah, that's what we hope for. Yeah, absolutely.
I would love 12 up, 12 down, 7 Ks. That would be remarkable.
This is the thing that gets me concerned is because the Giants are so desperate right now just to try to keep their heads above water because they're sinking like a ship. Yeah. And then you're bringing this guy up almost kind of in a desperation move. You're not bringing him up in a leverage of strength, I guess you would say. It's Hendricks. More a desperation move to try to get something going.
Yeah, I like that, Hendricks. Flores is batting.
Yeah.
In the what spot is he batting? He's batting third DH. That's just 1 hit today against Walker.
He should be able to get a hit against Walker.
He should be able to get 4 at bats as a DH. I like adding him to that parlay. Send me the rest of your parlay. I might take it myself. If it's a good one, put it out there. I'd like to know what the rest of that parlay is.
You know what, McConnell, I agree. They should have, and Dan, you called it. They should have brought him up last Tuesday instead of this Tuesday, or wait till they get back home. I think the most optimum plan to do it. Not when you're in Philly at the end of a long road, or not long, the end of a difficult road trip. That's not really working out too well.
Yeah, they're 1-3 on the trip. We'll see. Philly's a tough place to play. Philly's hot. They want to put the Giants away. Giants are trying to catch the Phillies. What are they, 3 back of the Phillies now?
3, is it 3 or 3.5? Something like that.
Something like that. So they can close it to within 1 if they win today, and tomorrow's an afternoon game. Not really it's 1 o'clock here, so I guess it's a kind of a weird start time, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. 6:40. We got 6:45 times here. It's because it's on the East Coast.
No, 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, 1 o'clock. Oh, yeah, that
So
is
it's
weird.
a 4 o'clock start on a Wednesday afternoon. Really odd.
Oh, because the Giants have a day off the day after. That's why they can do that.
And, I mean, they could have a later game because the Giants have a day off. It's a travel day, but the fact that they're playing it at 4 instead of 1 o'clock, not at 10 o'clock, West Coast time. 4 o'clock's one of the worst starting times because of the shadows.
Shadows are bad. Exactly.
Maybe
Hendricks real quick said he's got Mountcastle and Bobby Witt in as well with both half hits, both at 0.5 hits.
Mountcastle.
Mountcastle
is that his nickname? Bobby
that's his
Witt?
last name. Bobby Witt Jr.
No, but Mountcastle.
No, Mountcastle's the hitter for the Baltimore Orioles.
Oh, it's his name. I'm not even familiar with the guy Mountcastle.
Yeah, he's a big slugging right-hander from that plays first base.
So it's a 3-leg parlay, Jimmy? Is it Jimmy? Or why am I calling him?
Hendricks.
Okay. Wait,
there you go. Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I just had Jimmy in my mind.
Yeah,
Hendricks, is it a 3-leg parlay? And what's the odds on that? Plus what? What'd you get? If it's anything like plus, like,
it says
6,
Mountcastle rakes off of Kikuchi. Yeah, okay.
If it's anything like plus 6, plus 50 or something like that, 500, I'm in.
He's like, I'm in. It's a 3-legger. May add Wilmer to add a 4th.
Okay,
what's the odds?
Yeah, what do you get? What do you get if you add Wilmer to that? So wait a minute, 3-legger. He's got Mountcastle and Witt.
But he may add
But
Wilmer.
what's the third one?
Mountcastle. Oh yeah, what is the third one? He's got Mountcastle, Bobby Witt, but he didn't say who his third was.
Wonder if he's. Yeah.
This is where we get into the financial parts of sports. Ohtani, he's got Ohtani for the third.
What's the Ohtani? Is it bases, or is it more than 2 bases, or is it half a hit? What is it? We're getting some homemade ice cream here.
Oh, buddy, homemade ice cream is good stuff.
Home popsicle.
A homemade popsicle or a homemade ice cream?
Well, it's a popsicle.
Oh, okay.
With a stick.
Look at that.
Kind of didn't have.
Kind of looks like a bar of soap, to be honest.
It does, but it's a thicker pan. I poured it. It's frozen bananas.
Oh wow.
Put in the blender with honey.
Oh, okay.
And then just some milk, but I don't use milk because I don't like dairy. Doesn't settle with me, so I use cashew and almond milk.
Oh, okay, yeah, almond milk's not
creamy.
So bad.
And then stick it in the freezer.
Look at that. So banana, honey, and some milk alternative.
And
nice.
What really makes it great is when you take the Hershey bars.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's dairy, I don't do it for myself, but my wife's. Melt the Hershey bars.
Oh, and make it chocolate covered?
Yeah, with crushed almonds.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And then you get your topping, and you got yourself a chocolate covered almond banana bar.
Wow. So you're saying that if it was milk.
Don't make me laugh, Graves. I see that. I got ice cream in my mouth.
What did he say?
Dr. Squatch
soap. Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like a bar of soap.
I've seen that Dr. Squatch. In fact, I tried it once. It's not worth the price. Not worth the price.
There's the odds. It's plus 371 if I add Wilmer. If you don't add Wilmer, what is it?
Probably like plus 26.
Oh, he said plus 223 with just 3 players. 371 if he adds Wilmer.
Oh, you got to build, Jimmy, build some parlays. There, get you. That's cold. 1,000 to 1. So $110 wins you 100, or 100 wins you 1,000. I like those kind of odds. But those are not bad because those are more likely to happen. The lower the odds, more likely to happen. But I go for some big ones. I did some big NBA ones that hit, 10, 12 player parlays. So many guys get points, assists, rebounds.
Hey, Eddie, man, we're not scared, man. Come on. What are you talking about scared? We're not scared. We're just saying.
Scared of what? What are we hearing?
I don't know. He says, because a lot of y'all are too scared for my liking. Because of talking about Harrison and what he may or may not do.
Dan has milk and shoots Hershey bars from his tube.
Now, that's a good one. Man, New Jersey beats. Haven't seen you in a chat before, but that's great. I like that. Welcome. Hope you stick around. I like that.
Let me give you one of those for you, New Jersey beats. Hold on just 1 second. I got to turn the volume up. There, we're all the way up.
It's already up.
Here you go, New Jersey.
See, I think it's going to be more like this.
Oh man. Hey, drop that. Drop the anchor, man. Oh man. Got to get back to the chat on that.
Oh man. But yeah, let's see, guys. Let's see how he does. Again, we're hoping for the best. This guy has been propped up to be the best left-handed pitcher in the minor leagues, or in all of old prospects, I guess. He's our number one prospect in the organization, so let's hope he can go out there and deal. Greg Dayton say the farts are getting really old.
Not as old as you, Greg.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I was going to let you say it, though. Oh, my gosh. I think the chat probably knows the fart types by name now. Oh,
New Jersey beats. More farts.
More farts.
Yeah, Oakland trade.
See,
Yeah.
NorCal, more farts, please.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thoughts on the Giants trade with Oakland?
There was a trade.
I
think it's not waiver.
Thoughts on that? There we go. That's all I'm going to say about that trade.
NorCal Farts Network. Yep, there we go. MF with his classic, "This team is a mess." Any surprises in the lineup? I haven't seen a lineup yet.
Any what?
Surprises in the lineup? Probably not.
No.
Wait, so if Flores is batting DH, is Peterson playing today, or is he off?
Wait,
or is he in left?
Peterson's in left.
Oh, my God.
Wade, Estrada, Flores, DH, Peterson, Conforto, J.D. Davis, Bailey, Meckler, and Schmidt at short. So we got Wade Meckler in the lineup a night after Gabe Kapler, unprompted by the reporters, brings up Wade Meckler. Not even asked a question, makes it a point to say that Meckler is, he's really trying out there, but he's not helping the team win games. And then he said, that's up to the coaching staff to help him. Well, you got
Isn't he the manager? Isn't he the manager? He's the manager, right?
It's up to us coaches. Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the deal. Because you're beholden, your hands are tied behind your back to the platoon, the almighty platoon, you cannot even think for yourselves as an organization. A guy's struggling. You brought him up probably when he wasn't ready, even though he was raking in the minors. Elliot Ramos, who's been working his tail off, sits out for 60 days, whatever, on the IL, comes back, he's really only out 30, 40 days. Comes back, rakes in the minors.
Yep.
Because Pollock gets hurt, he's forced to bring him up.
Yep.
He comes up here. He went 4 for 15. He got 15 at bats from the time he came up. Today is August 22nd. Elliot Ramos came up on, I got it right here, batting game logs for this year, August 11th against Texas. He went, was that his first game? Yeah, it was. He was gone from April 22nd after he got sent back down. Comes up against Texas, goes 1 for 1 with a double, a scorcher. Hit so hard, the center fielder misjudged it.
Right.
August 12th, he gets in the game for 3 at-bats, goes 1 for 3 with a homer and a base on ball. August 13th, he goes 1 for 4. August 14th, he gets 1 at bat. August 15th, he goes 1 at bat. He goes 1 for 1. August 16th, he goes 0 for 2. Then he doesn't play again until the 20th of August because they're facing righties. And he goes 0 for 3. And then last night, he did not get a plate appearance. Or he got a plate appearance last night. And what did he do? He walked. And he gets, for all that, 4 for 15, comes up, hits 266, has an OPS of close to 900.
Yeah.
What was his OPS?
I'm not sure, but it was up there because he had some doubles, some home run, 1 or 2 home runs. I can't remember.
I'll tell you what his OPS
But
was.
when he was making contact, it was loud, and it was a lot of exit velocity.
Yeah. His, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, Liam, I was mentioning that the other day, talking about maybe because he's a Farhan guy. Like I said, I have no knowledge of if that's happening. It seems awfully coincidental that seems to happen quite often.
What's that?
Talking about Ramos being a non-Farhan guy.
Oh, his OPS was 953 in 8 games.
Yeah, send that guy down.
Send him down.
Send him down. We don't need him.
953.
Bah. Yeah,
probably
Ted,
the highest on the team.
14 Ks per 9 is pretty badass. I get it, but his walk weight's up there too. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, let's hope for the best. Hope for the best. Red Al says it was 2 doubles and a home run. Yeah. Where's Luciano? He's nursing his hamstring.
953 OPS and he gets sent down. How's that?
Yeah.
How is that?
Honestly, Meckler should have been sent down with that.
Of course.
But I think what's happening is because Haniger is going to eventually come. I think he's with Sacramento right now. So
yep.
So they're probably preparing his comeback, I'm sure. That's probably who goes to Meckler. I bet you when I don't know. You said who else is?
DeYoung's coming tomorrow.
DeYoung is coming. So would
so
it be
Matos
an outfielder?
Will go back down.
Matos, and then Matos will probably go down, right? And then DeYoung is up, and then when Haniger comes back, it will be Meckler, probably something like that.
No, I think Matos goes down before Meckler because they want to keep a left-handed bat.
A left-handed bat, exactly. Because
so when Haniger comes back, Matos will be the one out.
Gotcha.
And when Yaz comes back, I don't know what they'll do. I don't know how maybe Camargo or somebody.
Well, I don't even know who knows when Yaz. They said he's not even running the bases right now. So who knows when he's coming? He may be.
They may send Camargo down tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
Or Schmidt. Wouldn't be surprised if
it's probably going to be Schmidt because they got options, right?
I think they do with Camargo too. I don't know.
Do they? Yeah,
I don't know. It's
does it matter though? I mean, we're talking about this part of the lineup is not really.
Yeah, this is just what they do. This is what they do. It's just constant battle of, arranging the deck.
Yep.
On the Titanic, which it looks like it's, I mean, Giants really, by all intents, they're not a real solid playoff team, but who is? I mean, is it Cincinnati? Is it Miami?
Yeah, all the wild card teams have weakness for sure.
Which of the four is going to make it? I'm putting the Cubs in.
I think the Cubs are going to make it.
I'm putting the Cubs and the Phillies in.
For sure. The battle of the
one
three
spot.
Yeah.
Is it the Giants?
Arizona?
Is it Arizona? Is it Miami?
And they're all fairly equal in this.
Yeah, Cincinnati. They're all, they all got their strengths and weaknesses.
Right.
And they're going to be playing each other, and they're going to be beating each other up. So Giants, they all play each other. Cincinnati, I know, and a few of them play Miami. So it's going to be, I mean, this might be a year where you get an 83-win team into the playoffs.
It's possible. Playoffs?
That's why it's shocking to me that San Diego still hasn't put together when you look at their run differential and you look at their lineup and their pitching, it's unbelievable that they're not able to put it together. Something's not cohesive down there.
Yeah, there's something definitely going on. Yeah.
So we'll see. Tomorrow, Wednesday afternoon game, DeYoung will be your shortstop. I don't know if they're going to platoon him and Camargo or what they're going to do. The fact that Camargo must be the guy out because he's not playing tonight and Schmidt is. And maybe they're giving Schmidt another shot. I mean, they're facing Walker. Tomorrow they got Lorenzen.
Lorenzen ain't going to be easy. He's been pitching really well.
Yeah. So
people are asking what time we're going to be here after the game. We're going to be here at 7 again?
About 7:00. Yeah.
I'll just put it up after this then. I'll just put it up for 7.
We'll put it up for 7. Game starts here in a few minutes, 5 minutes. So time to get ready. Kyle Harrison. De La Salle High School, Concord, California. Major league debut. Concord, California. I'm from Concord, California, Eric, not New Hampshire.
What? You mean are you talking about this?
What's that say up there on the left? Concord Community
Commercial College.
Commercial College.
Oh, man.
I'm glad you didn't put my picture on there with the other 4 clowns. Let me see those 4 clowns again.
Oh, you want to see the clowns again? Oh, one of them's a dedicated subscriber.
Yeah, we don't call Chardal a clown. You should have put clown head. You should have put clown hats on those guys.
Oh, man. Oh, you know what? I probably should have put the hats on. I should have.
Might have to redo it.
Then I have to redo it. Yep.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Hey, what do we got in the chat here? How many?
Let's see. We got 38 in the chat.
Right now, hey, everybody hit that like button. Just do it. Come back tonight.
Can't wait for tonight, Lou says.
Yeah. Come back tonight. It could be having some fun tonight.
Yeah.
Could be having some fun. I'm hoping Kyle does well.
So do I.
But if for some reason he doesn't.
Can we please, let's be able to laugh and actually be happy about the team tonight? Let's not have to degrade ourselves so you have to kick me off because insubordination or I mean something make the team make us happy instead of
Yeah, we have to come on, Giants.
We got to provide the excitement.
We got to provide the entertainment. We can't talk about the game, so we got to come up with comedy about the team. And Farhan and Gabe.
Oh, Greg's calling out Robert. Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Oh, and thanks, Headless Seagull.
Game time.
A little bit morbid, but okay. Headless Seagull says new to the channel, love the podcast, just subscribed.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah,
what is actual game time? 3:40. All right, guys.
3:40,
3 minutes. We'll let you go. We're going to turn on the TV, watch the game. Eric's going to be watching on Gamecast.
And the radio. And the radio.
Okay. All right, everybody.
What's up, Fern? Haven't seen you before. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it.
We'll be back tonight. NorCal Sports Network, 7 o'clock. Look for us. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Tell your friends about us. We're a fast-growing channel. The number one channel when it comes to San Francisco Giants talk, because we go for 2 hours, sometimes 3, and we break it down. And
we break it
cover
down a little bit
get
too
the
much.
real deal here. You don't get the Homer stuff.
The real
when they
McCoy.
play well, man, I'm excited. We give them the thumbs up, but when they suck, we tell it like it is. We don't sugarcoat it, okay?
Exactly.
All right, everybody. Thanks. We'll see you in 3.5 hours, roughly, till 7 o'clock. Watch the game. Go Giants. Arrivederci. Ciao.
Let's go, Harrison. Let's do it, buddy.
Go, Kyle.